So today I wanted to talk about the idea of duality. Meaning we we are taught, like we have grown up and we know that we live in a way in a dual world, like wherever you have good or bad, dark or light, black or white, I don't know. But what if I told you that this is not the truth about you? About, I mean, duality exists, but you are not a duality. What I want to say is that you need to understand that you cannot just be either yin or yang, or the sun or the moon. You are what these two opposites make, what these two opposites equal. This is you. And you have come to this place, to this playground earth, to experience duality so you can experience life, because in a way you cannot experience one without the existence of the other, but you are the embodiment of both. In that way you can understand that life, or let me say it this way, in that way you can understand the meaning when we say that life is a perspective, because my truth might be somebody else's is not, for somebody else is not true. Or okay, let me give you that example. Let's say birth. We women give birth. We females are the main creators of this reality that we live, because we are the main creators of giving human life. And for that to happen, we need to go through pain and blood and after that there is the mind gets you a mix of hormones where you forget everything, like the whole trauma of giving birth, you forget it. But again, the body goes through something so hard, which, like, if you see it from another perspective, like if I told you, like, hey, you were going to go through from some pains from 1 to 10, maybe, who knows, 2 days, you will have a lot of bleeding, and in generally you will feel like your whole body is going to burn from inside out. But in the end it will be something that it will be worth it. Like, most of people want to say, yes, I want to do that, but this is what needs to happen for a woman to give birth. I'm talking about natural birth, because also cesarean has its own perks, but I don't want to go into that. And you see that you need that dark, that bad, that pain, so we can actually have and enjoy life, and a new life, a new baby to come to life. So this is one of the meanings, this is one of the ways that you can see it and understand that bad is not always bad and good is not always good, because again, something that is good for me is bad for someone else, and etc, and etc, and etc. And where you stand, need to understand that from now on, because you are a person that have decided to level up, you have a person that have decided that you're not going to play their game anymore, so you are not going to say this or that, but you are this and that. You understand that everything is 50% true and 50% good, or 50% lie and a 50% bad. It doesn't matter. You are the one that's giving the meaning to it. In the end of the day, you are the one that you're deciding if something is good or bad for you. Either way, I'm not saying this in the way so everybody now can, can start and hurt people or be bad and etc, etc. I'm not telling you to disconnect from source, and I'm not telling you to detach from your core value and frequency and start experimenting. I mean, we are way past through that, generations and generations before us, so it's not a justification to do that. But you it is a justification to stop giving a fuck. This is the best way that I can say it, on whatever happens around you. Like, for a moment you just need to stop and say, I'm neutral, I'm neutral, I'm neutral, all the time. You stop caring, and you stop what is bad, you stop feeling it in a way that is hurting you, but you try to understand it. You try to understand what is going on and why is it happening, because in the end of the day you need to understand that everything is source's creation, or God's creation. Call it as you wish. I prefer source for many reasons. Everything is created from source. So you need to understand that there is no wrong, and source cannot make a mistake. So you just need to understand, or even if you don't understand why it's there, or why it's happening, or why is it happening to you, you just need to accept it. This is the first thing that you can do. Just accept it as it is. And that will help you to get out of the victim mentality, in a way that you will start seeing the patterns and everything that have brought you where you are, firstly, and secondly, it will make you see all the times that you yourself were the villain or the bad guy on somebody else's story. And then the first thing that you will feel will be shame, of course, but what will happen is that you will create an understanding of your ways and of your patterns, and you will forgive yourself, and you will understand your darkness. And except of the fact that this is great shadow work to do, this will also help you to stop judging others. This will help you, because the moment that you realize that you are this and that, and not only this and that, you can go and choose whenever you want to go and understand. So in the moment that you have gone to your bed and also accepted your bed, especially the time that you have made it unknowingly, like hurting somebody without the intention to hurt them, and you understand that there is a little shadow on that, you can, when somebody else is doing something bad or negative, either to you, either to somebody else, at some point you create an understanding to them, because now you know that you can be this and this, and you can frequently, you can move to either this or that, depending on the situation, and you create an understanding to it. So you become neutral to it, and you know why it's happening in a way, and you know that in the end of the day it's happening because not only needs to happen, but is happening because this is the way that some things happen, and that's what it all is. So you learn how to understand others, and you learn mostly how to understand yourself. And in that way, not only you become detached from almost everything around you, you can become detached, but you also master how to be neutral, because you are neutral and you deciding what you want to be. But from now on, you need to do it consciously. You need to realize that you are the combination of both. You are what I wanted to say what makes it inhale and exhale, but yeah, you are what these two make, and you are a creation of wholeness. You are whole. You are not just a part that you need to be separated, and this is how the whole world is. But you need to firstly understand it for yourself, and you need to understand it. You need to understand it consciously. You need to practice it on your everyday life, so you can start understanding it and see it around you. And I'm not saying that because why is this happening, and why I wanted to have also this conversation is because a lot of time I hear a lot of people that say that oh, when you're spiritual, like, oh, how can you be this and that and blah blah blah. Or sometimes my husband tries to get me angry on these kind of things. And now you know that you are everything. You are everything, and now you are everything, and you can be everything consciously, because you've passed, you've seen your darkness, you've seen your negative side, and you are not pushing it away. Because if you push your dark self, your shadow, call it as you wish, away, or you know, try to shove it or put a band-aid on, what is going to happen is that it won't go away, because nothing ever goes away, because everything inside of you. So what will happen is, the only thing that will happen is it's going to get hide somewhere, and it's going to control you subconsciously in ways that you won't like, and in ways that you won't understand. And you also won't understand why this is happening, because you aren't accepting your shadow. But the moment that you're accepting your shadow is the moment that you understand that it needs to be there, because first of all, is the one who brought you whenever you are, is the one that protected you all the time, and is the one that, as I said, made it happen for you, because it is all your sacrifices, it is all your pain that you took with you to be where you are now. And now, by not acknowledging it, in a way, it's like you are not accepting yourself. And what you need to understand is that your darkness is going to be always there with you, because it's always going to be there to protect you. And also, you might also see that the more enlightened that you become, the more open-minded that you become, that some of your old ways might also crawl, or you will see that your darkness will get a little bit deeper. And this will happen only because the more a light shines, the deeper the darker grows. So for you to shine brighter, you need to come in contact with your darkness, and you need to accept them both. And you need to realize that you are that awesome shining light and that deep scary void embodied together, and this makes you. And at any given moment that you need to react or you need to be, you will choose where you will go frequently and be. I'm not saying also that this is a justification, like, you know, to have anger issues or just to be angry, because we are learning now how to have in control everything. We like how can I say it, like, these are, like, in a way, these are the basics of a superpower that a human being has, to choose what persons want to be and what frequency they want to express, I will say it, or they want to bring out. So you understand now that you are the embodiment on this and that all together, which makes you, and you always choose where you want to be in any kind of, depending on the situation. But you always know that you are not either good or bad. You are you, and you are the best version that could ever exist of yourself. And you need to take everything that makes you and let it out in the best way possible. When I say let it out, I don't mean let your anger out, but I mean let out all the understanding of your anger and all the understanding of your pain. And also you need to adore them, and not only to adore them, but you need to worship them. You need to worship your dark side, as I said, because it's the one that brought you here, in the same way that you worship your light side, the same way that you worship where are you going to go, in the exact same way. And again, me with trees, as you said, you cannot be only only the branches of the tree, or only, I don't know, the body of the tree, I don't remember the word, or only the roots of the tree. You are the whole tree. So understand that life itself is the whole tree. It's not either the roots, either the branches, either the this, either on that, and all of that together makes what it is to be a tree. So this is you. This is you, this is you. And because I want to say something like to repeat myself, I think I will close it now. But yeah, I want you to understand that everything is a wholeness, and you need to understand that you are a part of this wholeness, and you don't have to think it of yourself that I can either be this or that or that, but you can always be this and that and that. And you need to have all your power and consciously, so you can live the life that you want consciously. And I think this is what I have for today, so thank you very much, and I hope to see you again. Bye.